Have you been selling on eBay for several years? Maybe a veteran as myself of 23, 24 years. I probably started on eBay when it first came out, and that's when it was very, very lucrative. As years went on, eBay is more now catered to the Chinese market than anything else. It is becoming a AliExpress number 2 and our Temu number 2. Now, if you don't know what those are, just check them out. TEMU, which is dominating this market here. Amazon's the only one I feel that's even close to giving them a run for the money, because the Chinese are taking over everything in this country. But anyway, what I'm going to cover today is a topic of how much are you actually making on eBay, and do you really know how to look up what you're making on eBay? Now I'm going to show you some true life numbers here. These are my numbers, and exactly what eBay is showing me is what I'm going to show you. So let's dive right into it. The first thing you want to do is you want to get signed into your eBay account, and I'm going to be doing a screenshot here of all this, and you're going to go to my eBay, and then you're going to go to selling, of course. And if you look, I've got over 46,000 sales. I have sold actually $1.9 million just on eBay alone since I've been in the market. And today, or let me back up, we used to sell on the average of close to 30,000 a month on eBay. Now, as time went on, things started getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And if you look right here, you're going to see that we only sold 2 items overnight. Now, we know it's December and January is slow, but simply because we sell automotive parts, we kind of realize that that's going to happen, and it's better for us. We get more personal time to spend with the family. But we're not going to be able to survive at selling what you see here, 2 items a night on eBay, after we pay these extravagant fees. And that's where we're going to next. A lot of you probably sell on eBay and you think, well, you're making a lot of money. Well, in reality, you're really not by the time you pay for everything and fees as much as 30%. And I'm going to show you some numbers that are not going to contradict any of that. They're going to verify that. But stick around. Let's make it happen. I'm going to show you. So you're going to go to your performance right here, and then go to sales. Now it's going to pull up the screen right here. A report from December the 12th to January the 11th, 2025. If you look right here, we've only had $1,175 in sales. And that is almost 30 days. Now keep in mind, we used to do $30,000 a month. This is $1,175. This is 10 to 15% of what we used to sell. And it wasn't like that till you had all these Chinese sellers setting up these little camps at all these shipping ports from like Long Beach, California, New Jersey, Houston. And what happens is the Chinese send their gurus over here to set up, buy the houses, rent out a warehouse, or buy these warehouses. And they ship containers after container after container over cheaper than we can, because they have the connections in China, and they send these goods over to these ports, and they pick it up at these ports and put in these warehouses. Therefore, their shipping cost is very, very minimal. But we're competing against that on eBay, and eBay caters to those type of people more so than us. We, the people that got it started, they just shove it down our throat. They don't care about us anymore. But anyhow, back to what I was trying to explain. $1,175.67. Taxes and fees were $66.70. Selling cost was $488.99. That is 41.6% of my total sales. So wow, look at that, folks. Almost 42%. Now net sales after I pay for everything out of $1,175 is down 31.1%. Net of taxes and selling cost, $619.98. That is almost $300 or somewhere around that I'm paying just to do this. The whole month I only sold 45 items. 48.9% is down from the prior 30 days. That's eBay. It just keeps going down and down and down to where we're not going to be selling anything. And you're going to see something here a little bit later on that's going to verify that. This is the average sale price per an item, $26. it's down. No, it's up 29% because we sold a couple of big ticket items that were like $180, $200 a piece. Now, sales via auction, sales via fixed price. We don't do auctions because you're just paying eBay 25 to 50 cents, and nobody even bids anymore. It's all fixed price. Okay, buyer insights. Total buyers, we only had 38. It's down 45%. The breakdown: one-time buyers 37, repeat buyers 1. The next section is the categories. Business and industrial was the number one seller for us. So did eBay Motors and so forth. Here we go. Look at the roller coaster ride we put up with on eBay now. And you know, we're so close to pulling the plug. We have 2 sites here on eBay, and between both sites we're barely surviving unless we list 100 items every month or kill some listings and relist them. And what that means is that if you kill them and you've already paid the monthly fee, then you're going to be paying double that monthly fee because eBay says, well, if you want more sales, you need to shut the listings down and create new ones. It's just their way of making more money. And if you want to sell anything, they also have this, well, do promotional deals. How in the hell can anybody do promotional deals if you're barely making it as it is? And then there's store levels I need to mention. You know, you've got the basic store level, and I think we're paying something like $9 or $10 or $20. We did have the one that was costing us $300 and something a month. It didn't help. So we went back down to the next package, and it didn't help. We're down to the base package, and it's doing the same thing as the more expensive one. So eBay is really not showing your items compared to these huge overseas markets. But back to the total sales. These are graphs, and they're pretty cool. As you see here, on this date, December 28th, we had a good day, basically a good day, $198. We sold, I think it was 2 items, but they were big ticket items. The same here, big ticket items. So if you could have some of those days like that, you'd be all right, but you'd need a whole bunch of them to catch up to what we used to sell. But then you come over here and look in between. The 21st, $14.67. It's down 57%. Then here you didn't sell nothing. 22nd, 23rd you didn't sell nothing. 24th you sold $32. And then the next 2 days you didn't sell nothing. So how are you going to make it on eBay? I just don't know. You need, if you're selling on eBay, you might want to go back and check these numbers out real close. You might find, like us, that it's going to be just a matter of time for you. Really need to start shutting everything down. We're going to try to sell off a lot of our product and keep our website, because we actually do sell more on the website than we sell on eBay, which is unheard of, but that's the way it works for us. So if you look at your selling cost, eBay fees, the amount was 60% of selling cost. 60%, 41.6 of your total sales. Shipping labels is $195, which is 40%. Total selling cost is $488.99, which is 100% of that. Now let's go down a little lower. These are the items that have sold. Now I want to pick one that's got one sale, which is, say for instance, this one right here. We sold it for $19.98. Taxes and fees that eBay charged was $1. Government fees was $1.54. Total selling cost was $7.04. It left me with a net sale of $11.40. The product cost me almost $8. So figure that out. How can you stay in business? I don't know. I don't see the numbers working out to where we can. Now, these numbers do include shipping cost. So for instance, this one here is $18.28. We probably have $4.80 in shipping in there, and the rest of it was selling cost. The same holds true on this one here for $7.57. We probably have $4.35 in shipping cost. So you got, what is that, $3 or $4 in selling cost to make $20.88. So if you really look at some of these numbers pretty close, you're going to see that you're giving eBay between 28 and 37%, depending on how you list it And if it sells, if it doesn't sell, you're just chunking your money out the window. It's better just to put this stuff on Facebook, on Meta, and the marketplaces and stuff like that, and have less headaches. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to show y'all that. I'm tired of, I'm sorry that I rambled on so much, and it is hard to understand and explain unless you really dig in a little bit deeper.